Hello, Math Minions, here we go. It is time for another round of notes. So today for page 91, we are doing order of operations. Again, this should be something that you did in 5th grade. Did you? I don't know. So we're covering it again just to be sure. Now, you probably heard it as PEMDAS. We changed it a little bit, but that's okay. It's still the same thing. So in our notes, the order of operations is the order to perform operations in a mathematical expression or equation. Okay? Not that difficult. I'm going to try something here. That's a little better. All right. So, you heard, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. Well, we changed it, and here's why. We've noticed that some students say, but Miss, that's not a parenthesis, that's something else. Okay. In language arts, parentheses, brackets, and ellipses all have different functions, but in math, they all have the same. So this is a bracket, and this would be an ellipses. But in math, the brackets, the parentheses, the ellipses, they all do the same thing. They are grouping. Okay? So the first thing you're going to do is look and solve everything that's in a group. The E is for exponent. Then MD, multiply and divide. And notice that it's in the same box because we do them together, not separately. And then AS is add and subtract. Again, in the same box. They're not separate. They go together. We do grouping first. Second is exponents. Multiply, divide third. Add, subtract fourth. All expressions are solved from left to right. Okay? Now at this point, I'm going to ask you to have your notebook open to page 91 because Mrs. Armstrong and I do notes differently, and she loves to have pictures. I love to have room to show you how to do the math. So we've got this example problem. So we're going to, on page 91 in your notebook, okay, so when you glue these notes on, you're just going to put a little glue here and do that so that we can still flip it up, okay, and see what's underneath. So on page 91, you're going to write down this problem that we have in our notes, okay, and it is 38 minus 2 cubed, all in parentheses, divided by 5 times 3 plus 9. Okay? So, this is what I tell my students, and I'm telling you now. If you don't do this with every problem, then I can't help you. You have to write the problem on your paper. Then you have to do this. Put your GEMDAS down the side. Because this is going to keep you focused. I can't tell you how many students say, I don't know what to do. First, we do grouping. Now, that would be this. So grouping first, we have 38 minus 2 cubed. Uh-oh. Inside the parentheses, if there's something else, then we need to jump and do that first. This is like its own little math problem. We ignore everything else. So, what do we do first inside the parentheses? There is no group in the parentheses, but there is an exponent. So, 2 cubed is 2 times 2 times 2, which is exactly 8. See how I'm rewriting it, and I just changed what I did. Everything else stayed exactly the same. Now, grouping. I still have a group. 38 minus 8. That's 30. Divided by 5 times 3 plus 9. I kept it all the same. Do I have any more groups? No. Do I have any more exponents? No. So now I'm going to multiply and divide, and I always do this. Draw a little arrow left to right. That reminds you, start from the left, and the first time you see either a multiply or a divide, you're going to stop and do it. So 30, I have a divide. So 30 divided by 5 is 6 times 3 plus 9. Do I have any more multiply divide? Yes, I do. 6 times 3 is 18 plus 9. Any more multiply divide? No, we're done. Now we add and subtract. Again, left to right. All right, left to right. I'm going to change color here real quick. Do that again. 18 plus 9 is 27. I don't have anything else left. That's our answer, and that gets a box put around it so the teacher doesn't have to look for it. Now I've shown every step. I've shown all of my work and my thoughts so that if I make a mistake, I can find it or the teacher can find it and help you later. Okay? So there is a problem. Now let's do another one. It's not on your notes, but I love to do more problems to practice with you. So I'm going to pick this one here, and you're going to write in your notebook 38. Oops, not that one. Sorry. Erase. It is 5 plus 18 divided by 3 squared plus 3. Okay, I'm going to write G-E-M-D-A-S. All right. Do I have any grouping? No. Done with that. All right. Do I have any exponents? Well, look at that. Yes, I do. 3 to the second power, that's 3 times 3, which is 9. Plus 3, and the divided by, and the 18, and the plus, and the 5. Now, any more exponents? No. So now I'm going to multiply and divide. From left to right, that's an add. Ooh, but there's a divide. So 18 divided by 9 is 2. Any more multiply, divide? No. And then the last thing is add and subtract from left to right. 5 plus 2 is 7. Plus 3 is 10. And that's our final answer. Okay? Remember, you're going to put your notes in your notebook over this, but make sure you can still flip it up, okay? So you can still see what's under. I will see you when I see you. Get into Google Classroom and let's get this done. Bye!